Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I'm Melissa if you haven't been here before. Today what we're going to do is we are going to be playing with some new products that I picked up at Walmart, at the Wally World. And I found some Lottie London products, and I also have the new foundation from Alma Beauty. And I have the newer Wet n Wild concealer. So I'm just going to be going through and trying out these products. I was super excited to see some new stuff at my Walmart because my Walmart doesn't like to carry a ton of stuff. So I was super excited to see these, picked them up, and we're going to try them out today. If that's something you want to see, then just keep watching. Alright, so the first thing we're going to get into, I got this little eyeshadow palette, and it's called the Mauves. So it's got some pinks, pinkish colors and purples, and some browns. So I'm going to try a few of these shades out. They also had some brushes that I picked up. It's a taper blending brush and a dense smudger brush were the only two eye brushes that they had. So we're going to try this out. Hopefully I can open them up. Alright, let me take off my glasses. These brushes seem really nice for some drugstore eye brushes. Really cute. So I'm going to take, they don't say on the thing what they are, but it says LEO or LE10, LEO10 is the blending brush. And I'm going to take, does it have names on the back of here? Yes, it does. Probably just going to mainly use these top shades. I think it's maybe Power or Dusk. I don't know how to read it on the back. I don't know whether it's the one directly back or how it goes. I'm horrible when they put the names on the back. But I'm going to take this kind of taupey shade and I'm going to put that in my crease as my transition shade. Yeah, I went to Walmart for groceries and came out with clothes and makeup. I did get some groceries too, but actually a lot of groceries. The cart was, things were falling out of the cart by the time I was done. But it had been a while since we had went to Walmart, so we needed quite a few things. The shade is nice. Oh, that's better. I forgot to turn my other light on. Wondering why it was dark in here. I don't use studio lights. I film in a sunroom, so there's normally decent light, but I got daylight light bulbs, and I put them in the ceiling fan, which has 4 lights, and then I have a lamp that I put on this side to make sure that I have even light on both sides. So I have a lamp without the shade and have a light bulb in it, and that's kind of how I light my videos. It's kind of rigging stuff up. That's kind of what me and my husband are known for. You gotta use what you got. Okay, so I'm going to try to take this same brush and I'm going to go into this darker kind of mauve brown. It's kind of got a little purple in it. Where this one's a little more dark brown, this one's got a little more purple in it. So I'm going to take that and put that on my outer corner. I really like that shade that's in my crease. It's really pretty. I don't know if y'all can hear that in the background, but I have subscribed to the Magic Candle subscription box where it's like the Disney candles or whatever. And I got this one that I really love that I got going on in the background. They have the like wood wicks, so they crackle kind of like a fire. but it's called Waffles. Oh, Mouse Waffles is what it's called, and it just smells so good. It smells like vanilla and waffles, and it smells so good. I'm super excited about it. I've already used the car, because the subscription, it comes with a car air freshener, the wax melts, and a room spray and a candle, and it's like around $35 a month, and they're really, really nice candles, but it's scents from places in Disney World or Disneyland, Disney. So like this summer we got a pineapple one, pineapple something, I can't remember what it's called, but it's pineapple something. And around Christmas time you get kind of Christmas timey candles, but they have different ones that, like, if you subscribed you might get a different candle than what I get, but they smell really, really good, and you get a different scent every time. My favorite is vanilla, so the waffles has definitely been my favorite. Alright, so I don't have a Lottie shader brush, so I'm going to use this Bodyography Pro flat shader that I got in one of my boxy charms, and I'm going to go into this really full middle shade right here, and I'm going to put that on the rest of my lid. I don't know if it's going to pick up. It's kind of just crumbling. Let's see. I normally don't like to use my finger, but it's not picking up really good, so I'm going to take my ring finger and try to get, I swatched the shade earlier and I know it can pick up on my finger, so let's see what it does. Alright, that's all I'm going to do on the eyes. I'm going to take a cotton round and some micellar water and just clean up. I did get a little bit of, not fallout, but where I was placing that shimmer with my finger, I got some on my bottom lid. They didn't have a primer, so I'm going to use my Hard Candy Sheer Envy Hydrating Primer and put that on my face. Alright, so now for the foundation, we got, it's the Oma Beauty by Sharon C Flawless IRL Skin Perfecting Foundation, and I got shade Fair Lady T1 because that's what I wear in the regular Oma Beauty foundation. So we're going to try it out. Go ahead and place it on my face. And I have a Lottie London brush. It's the LFO20, and it is the Dense Buffer brush. So I'm going to see if I can use this to buff in my foundation. I like that. I think that looks good, and it actually did okay with this brush too. For concealer, I have the Wet n Wild Mega Last Incognito All Day Full Coverage Concealer in the shade Light Beige. So we're going to try this out and see what we think about it. Hopefully that isn't too dark. Kind of went with some of the other ones that because I had to repurchase my CoverGirl. I was trying to kind of go by, you know, the same shades, but we'll see how it looks. And I don't have like a concealer brush with my Lottie London brush, so I'm going to take this Bean Goshish Concealer Perfecting Brush. I got it in my Etsy, so we're going to try this out. I like that brush, it's pretty good. Let's see what powder I'm going to use. I just added a little bit of my number 7 powder to my under eyes just to set down that concealer. Alright, next I'm going to do bronzer. I didn't have a bronzer. There was no new bronzers, but I'm going to take the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And I do have a new brush for that. It's the Lottie London LF05. It is the tapered bronzer brush. So I'm just gonna warm up the face with this. I'm going to go under my chin. And go down my neck a little bit too. I like that brush. That's a pretty good brush. And I do have a blush. It is the Ombre blush, and I got it in shade Serene. That's what she looks like. And I'm going to use the LF015 multi-use face brush to put that on. I'm going to put some over my nose. I like that blush. That is a pretty blush. Next, I got a highlighting palette. They also had some individual highlighters too, but I just picked up the palettes. And actually I swatched all these, and really all 3 of them, well, 3 of them should work for me. The other one I could always use as like an eyeshadow topper or an eyeshadow, but it's called the Lottie London Shimmer Squad Highlighting Palette. and I think it was only like $9.98. Everything was below $10. The brushes were below $5 a piece. So everything was reasonably priced. The foundation was $15, so it was the most expensive, but a lot of foundations at the drugstore now are around $12.99, $13, somewhere around there anyway. So it's around about what a drugstore foundation, a good drugstore foundation is now. And it looks beautiful. So I'm going to be using the LFO10 tapered highlighter brush, and I'm going to go into the Troublemaker, this icy one down here. Ooh, that is icy. I don't like it though. I'm going to go over my brow, over the other brow, take it down the nose, and put a little bit on my chin. There we go. I'm glowing to the gods. Alright, I'm going to take that smudger brush, the LE05, that dome smudgy brush that we looked at before, and I'm just going to take this deep purpley brown and put that on my lower lash line. Alright, and I'm going to take this little champagne-y shimmer, and I'm going to put that on my inner corner. Alright, so I just got in my Thrive Cosmetics mascara order, and so I'm going to throw a little bit of this on, and I'll be right back. Alright, I don't have a drugstore lipstick or anything to put on, but I did want to try, I got this in my Ipsy, the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip in what shade? Orchid. And that's the shade. So I'm going to put this on. That has more color than what I thought. Alright, Lottie London had two setting sprays. They had an illuminating and a dewy setting spray, and I got the dewy. So I'm going to spray my face real quick. A little harsher than I like, but it's very refreshing. And also, I'm not used to using these, but I thought I'd try it out. They had a tinted version and a clear version. I got the clear version, but it's the Lottie London Mega Brow Instant Laminated Look Eyebrow Brush was included. So it's a brow shaping wax. It's just clear, so there's not a whole lot to look at, but this is what it looks like. Alright, and I'm just going to spray it with the setting spray real quick. Might have more than I need, but we'll find out. I'll have to keep using that to figure out what I think about it, but it's kind of cool. It came with the brush. I kind of filled them in dark to start with because I knew it was going to brush out some of the eyebrow pencils. So if my eyebrows look super dark, that was why I was trying to think ahead. Alright, well that was everything. This is the final look. I'm very happy with it. I think everything turned out just beautifully. I'm super excited about all the new products that I picked up. I'll just kind of go through and we'll talk about the products that I got new. The eyeshadow palette, super cute. These 4 regular shimmers aren't super shimmery. This full shade is really pretty. You got to use your finger with it though. When I try to use the brush, you saw we had issues. So definitely need to use the finger. The mattes blended out beautifully. I didn't have to blend them very long. Did beautifully. The brushes worked great. I really enjoyed the smudgy brush, and the blending brush worked beautifully. It put the product exactly where I wanted it to go. So I'm enjoying these items. What did we use next? The foundation looks gorgeous on. I'm super excited to have it in my collection. I can't wait to play with it some more, but it just looks gorgeous. It's the perfect shade. I think that the shade match is pretty spot on. Just kind of gives you a natural type finish, kind of like the regular Alma Beauty foundation, at least in the blue tops. I know some of them are different formulas. I'm not sure how that, I've tried the blue tops because that's my shade. But I love the formula of the blue tops. And it's kind of the same thing with her formulas. They did have different tops, so I'm not sure if they're different formulas like the regular Alma Beauty foundation. That's something that if you know, let me know down in the comments. Is that something I'm kind of wondering about? But this is a beautiful formula. I'm loving it. Loving the shade. The concealer looks really good under the eyes. Super creamy. The shade, it seemed like it was going to be deep, but I think it turned out fine. I think it's going to be fine. So I think this is going to work wonderfully. I'm loving this so far. The blush, I love the blush. It looks beautiful. I'm super excited to have this in my collection. I know I probably have a shade similar, but I'm really loving this blush. The highlighting palette, super glowy. If you like an extreme highlight, this is it for you. And like I said, it was only like $9 for 4 highlighting shades. And all of them should work for me, except that deeper one I think would be a little bit too deep. And like I said, you can use that as an eyeshadow, just a one and done eyeshadow. All the brushes I really enjoyed. I even like the buffer brush. I'm not used to buffing my foundation on, but I think it did beautifully. I'm really enjoying these brushes as well, so we'll have to see if they stick in my routine or not, but I'm really enjoying those. The setting spray did great. The spray is a little spitty. It's not as light as other sprays that I've used, but I did enjoy the hydration from the Dewy setting spray. And the brow wax, so far I'm enjoying it. I've never really played with brow wax, but it seems to work just like any other brow wax, and it's a lot less expensive than a lot of your other brow waxes. So if you're looking for something like that, you might want to check this out. And it comes with the little brush too, so super cool. But I think that's all that I tried today, other than the products that I added in. Like, y'all know I love my Thrive Cosmetics mascara, so that's new Well, I got a new tube, but y'all know I love that, and I love my Hard Candy Sheer Envy Hydrating Primer. So I'm real excited to keep playing with these products and getting a little bit more of an idea of what I think about them so far. So good, 2 thumbs up. And I'm really enjoying how my makeup looks today. The eye look is just gorgeous. I'm super excited about my eye look. And my skin, just everything looks beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I really enjoyed going through these products with you guys and seeing what I thought about them. I'm real excited that they have some new brands at Walmart for us. But I hope y'all have a great rest of the day. Take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.